Good afternoon. It is Friday, July 7th. Friday already. Long 4-day weekend made for a lot of challenges on the golf course. Hope everyone had a safe and enjoyed the holiday. We had a couple days that were a little on the cooler side with those storms that came through. Very pleasant temps, enjoyable time outdoors, either on the course or at the pool as well. So as I mentioned, some storms came through. We had 2.25 inches of rain, a lot of debris on the golf course, and our bunkers were trashed. Um, Definitely the perfect storm for us on a holiday weekend like that. It took a lot of effort Sunday and Monday just getting debris cleaned up and getting started on bunkers. Even by Tuesday, we weren't able to mow fairways, um, and we were still repairing bunkers. The large amount of rain gave a great nutrient flush to the greens, which caused an excess of growth, which equals slow greens. So, it's a double-edged sword. We've got really healthy greens, which is great, but really healthy greens just want to grow. And with a big rain like that, it makes a lot of nutrients become available and kind of cancels out our growth regulator. So not the greatest setup over the holiday weekend with debris, with bunkers being trashed, and with greens being definitely slower than I'd like them. But we spent all week this week just catching up, really. So Monday and Tuesday being so much golf with early tee times didn't really give us ample time to kind of get things back in shape. So apologize for the setup Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, the club was closed. We vented greens to try to allow some air to get back into the soil profile. We had, if you remember, I mentioned we were going to plan on a wetting agent and get the soil rehydrated, yada yada, et cetera, et cetera. But that 2.25 inches did that for us. So we did not do the wetting agent, and we did vent the greens. So already soft greens became a little softer with the venting. The flush of growth, we had a lot of grass, a lot of clipping yield. So even yesterday, greens were pretty fluffy. I think today we finally got them mowed up pretty well and kind of caught up with the mow and a roll. They're still not great, but we're heading in the right direction again. And the made a chemical application on greens, some fungicides to protect us against diseases. A lot of disease flared up with that big rain out in the roughs. Don't want that to happen on the greens. Homeowners, you're probably ready for another dose of fungicides on your lawns as well, with more storms anticipated tonight and in tomorrow morning, maybe through the afternoon. But losing track. So most important part was a double dose of growth regulator put on the greens today. That takes a few days to kick in. The weekend may be still a little bit subpar, or just above average. And then next week we should really have some premium conditions, some cooler temps over the weekend. Extends into next week a little bit, nothing extreme. So I'm gonna try to hit the accelerator on the greens a little bit. It's just been a crazy year. Just haven't been able to get in the groove. Got them up to speed, and then they slow down and get them up to speed. Just haven't found that consistency. But a gorgeous day out here today. Hope you're all enjoying it. For us, a recap. The big deal was the storms, debris, bunkers. We put some extra sand, some more sand in some bunkers, and trying to get those depths correct. Still working on that. It's a never-ending process, especially with storms washing things out and moving sand around. So venting greens, getting greens top dressed as well on Wednesday during the maintenance day, and then just mowing fairways twice within a few days, getting tees done, getting fairways, collars mowed, and getting caught up on rough just barely by the end of this week here. So everything's growing and looking great. You can see the green out here. That insecticide app I talked about last week was timed perfectly for the rain, so it's in the soil and getting soaked up, and the nutrients are taken up, and the plant protectant of the insecticide is working. So that worked out well. Other than that, we're back at it next week. Monday's another club close with no tournament, so another maintenance day. We have a contractor coming in to air fire fairways with solid tine, so it won't make too big of a mess, but will definitely give us some benefits of decompaction and some airflow, some areas for roots to grow, and healthier fairways. So another long video. I apologize, a lot going on this time of year. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.